Why did that person get so angry? Why did that person get so bitter? What has hurt that person? What is the person really wanting from you? Words hurt. This relationship really matters to you. Your subconscious mind can become your greatest friend and supporter. It could affect your money and career energy. Subconscious mind is not cooperating with you. How rude they are, how much they disrespect you. This is not who I am. I'm not this thought. That I am not coming from that space of acceptance for anybody else because they don't want it. So they don't want to do anything to change their behavior. Relationships are an integral part of our lives. After all, man is a social animal. He's always interacting with people. Whether you're at work, whether you have personal relationships, family, friends, loved ones, you always share a certain bond and connection with them. And if for some reason that connection is affected, if that bond is affected, you know that you have not felt your best at those times. So healing your relationship becomes very important for you, because if you have any kind of stress, resentments, bitterness in your relationships, it tends to affect every area of your life. It could affect your money and career energy. It will affect the clarity in your mind, your peace of mind, and most certainly it will affect your body and health. Because trust me, most of the times, if people around us don't give us respect, love, support, then all these feelings get bottled up inside. Because who do you expect from them? Most of the times it is loved ones who may have disappointed you. Where do you go? Who do you share your feelings with? So these feelings all get suppressed and bottled up, and your body and the way it is functioning is greatly affected. And so, my dear friends, please watch this video carefully. In this video, I'm going to be sharing some simple things you can do to start boosting your relationship energy and area. The first thing I want to keep in mind is, you see, relationships require work. That means you have to keep investing your time, your energy into your relationships. That doesn't mean that it will seem like a struggle. What is important for you to note is that the person with whom you are sharing this relationship with also has their own set of expectations. And so always think also from the person's point of view. For example, maybe for you something is very important, but for the other person at that time something else could be a priority. So always make sure that you are thinking from the other person's point of view also. Why did that person get so angry? Why did that person get so bitter? What has hurt that person? What is the person really wanting from you? If you ask yourself these questions, sit down with yourself, observe what has caused a friction in that relationship. If you ask this question, you will get many answers and insights as to what you can do for that relationship. I've always given this example. There's a bowl of sweets. Somebody must have put the sweets inside, which is why today you can enjoy these sweets from the bowl. But if I'm constantly thinking, why should I be the one to put the sweet inside the bowl, I am suffering, because then I'm waiting for somebody else to give me those sweets, and that is not a good feeling. So in relationships, don't keep that ego that why should I do this? Why should I call back? Why should I send the sorry text? It doesn't matter who took the initiative. What is important is that your relationship is saved and healed. If that relationship is important for you, why have ego? So if you take ego out of the way, your relationships will naturally start healing. My suggestion is, if there is a problem, sit down, spend time with yourself first rather than the other person. Because chances are you will realize you have a lot to correct in your own behavior. Maybe the words you're using are not right. Most of the times, words hurt. And so words only can be used for healing. Maybe you can go ahead, if you're inspired to say sorry, please go ahead and say sorry. If you can make up and do something that can make the other person happy, please do it. Let's now come to something else which is very, very important. And that is, ask yourself what your thoughts, beliefs and feelings are about yourself. Chances are that you have not been feeling good about yourself. You see, other relationships in your life are always mirroring your own feelings about yourself. Are you feeling worthy? Do you feel good when you look at yourself in the mirror? Are you happy with your own life? If you're frustrated for whatever reason, it could be your work which frustrates you, you will come and remove this frustration with your loved ones at home. So what is it that is bothering you? First, you need to find that out. Perhaps it is not relationship at all. It is something else, but now the anger and bitterness is coming into the relationship. So, what is it that you are feeling? Most of the times, if we don't feel good about ourselves, other people will also disrespect us. Why? Because they are only and only responding to your subconscious mind. So most of the times I am not saying something to them, but yet I could be triggering them because I go to every person in my life with a vibe, with a feeling, with a belief system. That is nothing but energy. So people are always picking up my energy and responding to me, reacting to me. If you haven't done this exercise, today itself after the video, please remember, sit down with yourself, take a mirror in your hand, look into your own eyes, observe what thoughts and feelings come to you about yourself. Maybe a childhood memory is disturbing you, maybe it's a past experience, maybe it's something somebody has said to you which has made you feel very low, maybe you have low self-esteem. Doesn't matter what the feeling or thought is. As you look into the mirror today, remind yourself, you are alive, you deserve the very best. Start saying something nice to yourself. For example, any time in your life, whenever you have tried to support someone, whenever you have tried to do something caring for someone, that has involved using the words, I love you, I'm there for you, right? That's what makes the other person feel good. So why not say that to yourself first? You see, you can't be serving someone if you are not feeling good. You can't be loving someone if you're not feeling good. So first do this practice with yourself. Look into your own eyes, smile and say to yourself, I really, really, really love you. I care for you. I am always going to be there for you. As you say these words, who's listening? Your subconscious mind. Because there is a small child inside you. There is this level of mind inside you called the subconscious that is operating individually. It is a storehouse of memories. And so this child inside is yearning for love. In fact, anytime you have not got what you have wanted, it is only for one reason. The subconscious mind is not cooperating with you because it doesn't feel a connection with you. You want something, but it wants something else. Always and always remember, it wants love. It wants attention. It wants appreciation. So why not start doing that for yourself? I know a lot of people come back and tell me, Dr. Self-love, is it going to make me selfish? Is it going to boost my ego? Certainly not. You have to understand self-love is not selfishness. Self-love is confidence, acceptance for self. It is belief in yourself. It is getting a feeling that you deserve the best simply because you are a child of God. And in fact, the more you love yourself, the more you are gracious enough to share this love with others. So most of the times, if you're coming from ego, there is a sense of separation between you and the other person. You tend to feel this is mine, this is what I want, why did he hurt me, why is he saying this to me? But in fact, self-love always makes a person calm down. Self-love is a beautiful energy. It makes you love life itself. And such a person with good self-love quotient, will always go ahead and talk to another person with more love, with more understanding and more tolerance. Talking about my own life, when I started working on self-love, one of the first things I realized is I am starting to be more patient with others. And until then, I realized that I am not coming from that space of acceptance for anybody else because perhaps I am resentful of my own self. So self-love in fact helps you start improving your relationships with others because you come from a space and point of peace, calmness, power and lots of compassion for your own self, which is what also comes about in your other relationships. This exercise with the mirror is very important. It opens up doors to self-love, also helps you heal your relationships. Another very important point is the subconscious mind has a lot of power. It can heal your relationships. It can heal it very fast, but it requires consistency, consistent effort from your end. Why? Because subconscious mind has a lot of data, a lot of information. Your ability to change your life, including your ability to heal your relationships, comes from one important thing, your power to focus on important positive aspects of your life. Because subconscious mind has millions of thoughts and memories running per second, How does it know what is important for you? So you have to choose few words with respect to your relationships and start giving them to yourself. Start repeating them, reciting them every day. For example, I love, accept and value myself wholeheartedly. I enjoy happiness, peace and harmony in my relationships. All my relationships give me a lot of support, value, respect and joy. Every day in every way, my relationships are getting better and better. Whenever I do something for someone, I not only receive appreciation and respect from them, I also bring a lot of joy to myself. This particular affirmation is very powerful because you see, most of the times we don't feel like doing something for someone because we are expecting them to do it for us. But when I'm affirming, when I do something from them, not only do I receive love and appreciation from them, but I feel good. This affirmation actually pushes your subconscious mind to give you that feeling and urge to keep doing things for other people. And you know what? With your self-love being good, with you vibrating with positivity, you will not think of, oh, he did 2 things for me, I have done 5 for him. That is not true. It doesn't matter how much somebody else has done. You feel like doing something for someone, do it without keeping count of who did it first and how many times they reciprocated. So this exercise on positive affirmations is a wonderful way to shift your energy and reprogram your subconscious mind to support you in your relationships. Another very simple exercise, but very powerful way to actually boost your own energy and also to develop a more positive mindset for your relationships. That is sitting in silence. You see, every day with the competitive world that we live in, it is easy to get caught up in deadlines. It is easy to get caught up in pressure and anxiety. It's very important that you allow that cleansing time for yourself. You allow that recharge time for yourself, because trust me, if you are able to manage your energy, you will never be having a negative effect or a negative conversation and interaction with a loved one. So what do you do for that? Every morning when you wake up, before you interact with other people, just make sure you spend some time with yourself alone. Whether you call it silent sitting or meditation, remember, it's not about making it too complicated. It is simply about giving your body and mind a chance to relax. It could be as simple as 5 to 10 minutes. Close your eyes, sit straight, keep your spine erect while the rest of your body is relaxed. At that moment, keep commanding your body and mind to relax with the word relax, relax, relax. Focus on your breath. A simple way to sit in silence every day is to just count the breaths coming in and the breath leaving your body. You can even use the words inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This is a wonderful way to take your mind off those thoughts that bother you and to take your attention, your energy inward. Inward, there is nothing but only divine love, light and peace. So you actually connect with that divine light, peace and love by sitting in silence and not thinking about thoughts all the time. If a thought comes and it bothers you, remind yourself, this is not who I am. I'm not this thought. So take a deep breath and ask yourself to take your attention back to your breath. Like that, with practice, as you breathe in and breathe out, whatever tension was accumulated in the body, whatever thoughts were bothering you, they start to leave your system and consciousness automatically. Which is why meditation and silent sitting is really considered to be the first step in spiritual discipline. You see, you go to any Vedic or yogic school, they will first teach you to sit in silence. How can you master bigger concepts of the universe and God if you are not comfortable just sitting with yourself in silence? And so start doing this practice, because if you do this and then you move out of your room, you talk to others, you will give them good energy. Trust me, they will also give you good energy. So simple practice, but it helps you take care of your negative thoughts and feelings. Another thing is, if someone is really bothering you, is really giving you negative feelings and vibes, and no matter what you do for them, they leave you disappointed. Make sure you're not criticizing them too much, because you see, if you keep criticizing them and telling them how rude they are, how much they disrespect you, how much they have been hurting you, automatically their subconscious mind gets shut, because no one's subconscious mind wants to hear these words and feelings. They don't want it. So they don't want to do anything to change their behavior. Stop criticizing them. Instead, you can perhaps tell them how much you yearn for their love, how much you want to heal this relationship. Even if you're not able to talk to them directly, maybe right now you're not talking to each other, but because this relationship is important to you and you want to heal it, talk to them in your mind. Every day, get into a relaxed state. Think of them. Tell them that you really love them, that this relationship really matters to you. In these depths of silence, when you are connecting with them mentally and emotionally, trust me, they don't need to be physically around you, but they will feel you. Their subconscious mind will start accepting these ideas and thoughts from you. Slowly and steadily, you will notice a change in them. Most importantly, you will notice a change in yourself. This tendency, to keep talking ill of them, to keep discussing the problem of your relationship with other people or directly to them complaining will stop. When the criticism stops, the complaining stops. When the gossip stops, when the sharing of negative news and information stops, trust me, your relationships will get a natural boost of positivity. One more thing which is very, very important. If negative feelings about them come, for example, you're experiencing pain, maybe you're very hurt, maybe you're very sad, you're lonely, deal with the feelings. Don't ignore them, don't suppress them. The simple process of Ho'oponopono can actually help you release the negativity within few minutes. Then of course you have to keep on doing them on a regular basis. A simple way to actually use the power of Ho'oponopono letting go is acknowledge how you feel. Maybe it's pain that the relationship is causing you. Acknowledge it. Remind your subconscious mind, this is how I'm feeling today, but I don't want to feel like that. Remind your subconscious mind that we can let go. Keep using the words, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Please let go. As you use these healing and cleaning words, your subconscious mind gets a message that it's possible to let go. It gets a feel of what it is like when you actually surrender these thoughts and feelings, when you wish to not hold on to the negativity. Slowly and steadily, it will start to connect with you better. Your subconscious mind can become your greatest friend and supporter and bring you everything you want, including healing in your relationships. All you have to do is continue working on yourself. I hope this video has given you some good tips and will inspire you to keep working on yourself, even if it comes to healing a relationship. Don't wait for another person to change. We may have to wait for eternity. It's all about working on yourself because your energy is the key to every single thing you want in your life, including happy, healthy, harmonious relationships. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment and feedback. Let me know how these tools are working for you. And do subscribe to this channel for more videos on relationships and Ho'oponopono. Here's wishing you all the very best. Namaste.